Hello, all you beautiful book babes. Today we will be continuing our Daddy Month. Today we will be reviewing Unexpected Love by QB Taylor. Stassia only wanted one kiss. One kiss fueled by her hormones and alcohols and the blinding grief of losing her mother. One kiss from the man she told herself was untouchable. But it does not stop at one kiss. Stay tuned to learn more. Hello, all you beautiful book babes. I am sorry for the interruption, but thanks to you all, we were able to obtain another sponsor, and this one I'm really excited about. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Ganja. Now, I know CBD and THCA is a controversial topic, but it's something I really believe in, so much so when I was in college, I wrote a whole paper on the topic and how it is so beneficial versus other medications. I even got my professor to convert on their beliefs on the topic. I used this company way before they reached out about being a sponsor. They have so many different products. They have flower, vapes, topical creams, gummies, spa stuff, and so much more. My favorites are their bath bombs, face wash, and their full spectrum sob relief. With having tendinitis in almost all my joints from playing sports growing up, this really helps with the pain in my joint. My husband loves their flower and vape products. He struggles with anxiety, and this really helps him when he's having an attack. We have never gotten a product and not fallen in love with it. If you want to take advantage of this, all you have to do is go to Dr. Ganja, so it's DrGanja.com, and then at checkout, use the promo code SMUT, S-M-U-T, for 5% off your order. This is not just a first-time order deal. You can use it whenever you order, which is fantastic. My husband already started using the code. Now, please take advantage of this offer. I think a lot of you will benefit from trying it. And you beautiful book babes, enjoy the rest of the episode. Bye! Hello, all you beautiful book babes. We are continuing with our Daddy Month. Today, we'll be doing what I read, Love Unexpected by QB Taylor. And like I said, it's an emotional ride.
It's a good author, though.
It is. This is a very good author, very detailed. So the Goodreads rating, I was pretty pissed.
Some of these Goodread ratings
I
make
swear,
no sense.
people just and some of them are crazy high, and I'm like,
yeah, some of them just don't make sense.
Yeah, I'm like, who are rating these?
Yeah.
So Goodreads is 3.64. Now I have a lot of characters, and I swear they're all important, but it's not a reverse harem.
Okay.
So we have Stassia? Is that? But there's no H.
Stassia?
I say Stassi.
Stassi?
I don't know what else to say.
Stas.
Stas. Yeah, Stas. Then we have Dominic. So those are our two mains.
Okay.
Micah, I'm not going to reveal him yet. Kate is Stassi's best friend. And then we have Carter, which is her kind of plaything at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah. So we start off with Stassi. She is just 10 right now. And she saw her new teacher. It was her first love. Dominic. Fell in love first sight. That's her teacher.
And she's 10 right now?
She's 10.
Oh.
Hold on. It's fine. I swear. It's no trigger. I swear to God. I got past.
Cute. That's cute.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like, ew.
No, that's cute.
So, but her whole world fell crumbling a few months later when he becomes her stepdad.
Oh, fuck.
So she decides since she can't love him, she's gonna hate him.
I think I read this.
Oh, have you?
I think I read this. Ah!
So fast forward 7 years later, she's now 17. She's off to school one day, and her stepdad is driving her. She did keep her promise and literally acts like such a bitch to him. Like he went to go wake her up, and he was just being nice about it. He goes, "Oh, I made you coffee and breakfast," and she's just like, "Fuck off." Basically, he eventually is just like, "Come on, I'm leaving in 25 minutes. End of story. And I will come and get you. Her mom does give her a heart-to-heart before she goes to school, with her being nicer to him. They even have a talk about why her stepdad won't let her have a car, because apparently he won't let her have a car of her own to drive herself. Her mom just says she will work on him about getting a car, but Stassi really needs to fix her attitude towards him. And she's even like, I don't have an attitude. She goes, yeah, you do.
Yeah, you stole my first love, you bitch.
Yeah. Cunt. Now she does have a best friend and kind of a boyfriend slash plaything. So you know when you're in school, people just kind of ship you together.
Yeah.
That's kind of what happened.
Yeah.
You just hang out with the guy and everyone ships you together, and they're
just
like,
fucking around, having fun.
They're not even fucking.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how to describe.
They're friends.
They're friends with benefits, but don't go all the way.
Okay.
That's the best way to.
Friends with blowjobs.
Yes. They're friends with blowjobs. Oh my god, I lost my. I went too far.
Sorry, the blowjobs threw you off.
You talk about blowjobs, I just get all hot and bothered.
Maybe that's the alcohol.
Yeah, my husband did bring us drinks today.
It's killing me. Like, I was sitting there blowing. It has ice in it, but I was sitting there blowing on the drink because it's moonshine, and it's so strong that whenever I took a drink, it burned. So I'm sitting there blowing in my glass, like.
Oh, see, we love moonshine. I have a hazelnut one that's really good. A hazelnut moonshine. I have a brownie batter moonshine.
What would they go good with, though?
I just mix it with some cream. That's really all I do. Okay. Brownie batter moonshine. We have corn. We have rye. We're a big moonshine supporter. I
didn't have any hair on my chest, but I think I grew some.
Yeah. We'll grow that hair for you. Oh my god. God, I still think I'm too far. Where did I lose my place? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. So this guy and her just never made it official. So her stepdad pulls her out of school, and he calls her and tells her that he will explain later. And she's like kind of freaking out because he's never like this. He's like, I'm pulling you out of school. I'm going to come get you. We're going to leave right now. I can't talk to you right now. I'll cry if I do. And she's just like, what?
Oh, shit.
Because he's not an emotional guy from what she's seen. We find out it was not what she was expecting. He hugs her so tightly, and it's even concerning even more because they don't do that shit. And then he drops the bomb that her mother was in an accident and passed away.
Oh, shit.
When she was traveling for work. So, it's a real sad thing. Now, they are at the funeral, and Dominic is actually being really sweet. He's holding Stassi's hand through the whole thing. She knows he is, so that way she knows he is there for her. Can't talk today. But there's an odd man there, kind of, drawing attention. Mm-hmm. And Stassi does ask Dom who it is, but he kind of like sees the guy as like, oh shit, and looks at her and goes, we'll talk about it later.
The fuck?
Yeah, like it was really weird. So when Dom and Stassi get separated for the funeral, the odd man actually comes up to her saying that she looks like her mother. So she's like, who the hell are you?
Right.
And even like she's there with her grandmother and she's like, Grandma, who is this? And she's just like, you're not supposed to be here. Like, no one's saying who he is. And she's just getting so frustrated.
That would frustrate me. Like, who the fuck are you?
Who are you? Everyone's talking about it, but I don't know who you are. So, come to find out, it is her biological father that she has never known. Micah.
Okay.
So, he's trying to convince her to let him back into her life, and he tells her he stayed away for her safety because he was into some real shady shit. He even told her that he sent her cards and presents all the time, but her mom kept them from her. And luckily, I say this luckily because he is kind of, I don't like him in this book. Oh. Yeah, it's not a good situation. So luckily, Stassi is not buying it, but Dominic steps in telling her dad to leave. It's like a whole freaking thing. They like are... Stassi's stepdad is like so against this man, and it's just like no, like kind of a dick about it. And you actually get it the whole book. Dominic and Micah just go at each other the whole book.
Oh,
yeah. So now Micah does at least convince her Oh, card. I put card, not card. So Micah does convince her to take his business card and just say call if you ever need anything or if you want to reach out and have like a relationship. I love her little clip. She says she has a father. And I feel like that made the book so much more awkward.
Right?
Because it's like,
if
I
you see
have
him,
a dad.
If you see him as a dad, why do you... Oh, shit.
Yeah. This is the book that I told you. I was like cringing at some moments, going, oh, why did you say that? And it just makes it so awkward because we know it's coming.
Yeah. Well, I got over my awkwardness with that stuff because I accidentally downloaded a Pitch Black romance.
Oh.
I thought it was daughter stepdad. It was daughter dad.
Oh no!
Yeah, and the whole time I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck am I reading? So now whenever shit like this pops up, I'm like, okay, it's not as bad as that.
Exposure therapy!
Exposure! I'm like, okay, it's not that bad.
So now Dominic takes Stassia home, and yet so awkward. She said that they need to address the elephant in the room because obviously he's her stepdad and her mom passed away. She's not his responsibility.
And she's still 17.
And she's 17 and she's about to be 18. So she's just like, what am I doing? Am I staying here till I go to college or do I need to go to my grandparents? Like, that's her mindset.
Right.
Dominic is great because he never even thought about her leaving, but if she wants to go, he won't stop her. Just kind of giving her that option. Now, it's been a few weeks since the funeral now, and Dominic and Stassia stay at home for most part, and they've been cordial with each other, not really arguing. I think they're just going through the grieving process and just kind of, you don't have the energy.
Right.
To be at each other's throats. Finally, the day comes. Stassia is done with moping around. She gets up and ready for school. Dominic is shocked, asking her where she's going, and she's like, school?
Right.
It's the last week, and I'm a senior. I'm going to school.
Right.
I'm done. So they do get into a tiff in the car because Dominic has an attitude with her for once. I mean, he is a dick, but the man, I get why he's kind of on edge. He just lost his wife and is now taking a teenager to take care of by himself.
Gotcha.
Like, it's just kind of like, and this is not his first wife that has passed away.
Oh.
Yeah, he just does not have good luck with wives.
Oh.
He does not. This is his second marriage and she passed away.
Gotcha.
That, like, the poor guy. So, Stassia is at school and her friend, and I keep putting kind of boyfriend, are trying to get Stassia to come over to a party at his house. Stassia's friend is really not helping. Like, at first in the book, I was not a fan of her friend.
Right.
Because she is just like, you need to lose your virginity and you need to go to this party. And I'm like, dude, you were not as... Towards the end, though, I adore her.
But in the beginning, it's like, alright, chill.
Chill. I get it. You're 17. You want to lose your virginity. Like, but don't pressure her into doing it.
Right.
Like, that's not cool. Yeah, so she's a virgin and her friend's trying to convince her to lose it to Carter and she's just not sold. She's just like, I'll go to the party, but I ain't doing that shit. So Stassia comes home and hears Dominic on the phone basically yelling at Micah. And she's hearing like the whole conversation and Dominic's like, if she wants to have a relationship, she'll call you. Stop fucking bothering her. Because apparently Micah called the school.
Oh.
And was asking about Stassia. Well, her dad's the principal. Her stepdad.
Ah, okay.
So the stepdad found out through the grapevines and then was like, nah.
Yeah.
And called him. Dominic sees that Stassia heard him and just tells her she can talk to him or not talk to him. It's on her terms. So the next couple chapters is about Stassia and Dominic kind of building their trust, like even grieving together. Dominic even drops her off at the party. The party does not go great. No? Doesn't. So Stassia's plaything tries to push her into having sex with him fully and like to be his girlfriend. But luckily Stassia knows better when to say no and she actually dumps him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's just like, he was pressuring her. She goes, we've done other stuff. Why can't we just have sex? You're about to be 18 and go off to college. I just want to have sex with you. She's like, dude, I don't want to.
Yeah. I'm not ready. Don't want you.
Yeah. No. And the worst part is she was asking him to go to his room so she can have some weed because she's just like overwhelmed with everything.
Yeah.
And the dude uses it to get him in the bedroom. Like, ugh. And this Dominic, she does call Dominic. Dominic picks her up, and he's kind of worried because she's only been there like 45 minutes. And she's just like, don't worry about it. This is when things start to blur for Stassi with that fine line. Yeah, this is when it gets interesting. Her feelings are still there. Even one night when after the party, she tells Dominic what kind of happened, and Dominic was like, "Oh, I have weed." And they smoke together. And she even admits while they're smoking, "Oh, I had a crush on you when I was younger." And that got his attention. He's like, "Wait, what?"
Okay, but she's 17.
They wait.
Okay.
They wait. You're okay. We don't break the boundaries here. So her bio dad still shows up here and there, like at her graduation, but I love Stassia. She lays down the line. Because she invited him, like, okay, you're my biological dad. I'll invite you to my graduation, but I just, I'm being nice, I'm being courteous, and trying to show you. Well, he took advantage of that.
Right.
And she goes, I invited you to my graduation, but that does not mean all of a sudden we have a great relationship. That was just me being nice.
Trying to initiate something.
Yeah. And you took advantage of it. So now it's a few days later, and it's the summertime. Now Dominic plans a trip to vacation to their house in Charleston for Stassi because neither of them have been themselves lately since the night they got high together.
Oh, snap.
They're kind of avoiding each other. They've been real quiet, just kind of shut off.
He's thinking about his stepdaughter.
Yeah.
Is this split point of view?
Yes, it is. Okay. It is split point of view. We take a while to get to Dominic's point of view. That's the only part I hate, because I love a male point of view.
Me too.
I don't know why.
I do too. Like, there's just certain points where it's like, I'd rather hear from the guy than the girl. During sex sometimes. Like, the smut scenes, it's so much better from the guy's point of view.
I know. Because then, I wish... But the only problem I have is I have an issue writing the guy point of view during smut because I don't know what a male orgasm feels like. I don't know what those feelings feel like. True. Sometimes I quiz Billy about it.
Like, hey, what does it feel to you?
Yeah, I need to know. I need research.
Oh my god.
Like, I forget what happened, but one day something came up where you come and then you have to pee and it, like, goes 20 million different directions, apparently.
Oh.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
It's good to know.
Okay.
I don't know how that came up, but I'm learning the male anatomy. Oh my god. So they do go, and that is when things really pick up in their relationship. So it's not like just, oh, like I kind of like, poof.
Oh snap, this
poof.
vacation just...
Yeah, it went poof.
All the boundaries just
gone. So they go, so they have a pool there, so they go swimming, and Stassia is wearing a very skimpy bathing suit, and Dominic starts showing his possessive side, telling her she can only wear it in their private pool, not to wear it to the beach, and then he kind of excuses himself, and Stassi, and he's gone for a while, so Stassi's like, okay, I'll go look for him. Well, she finds him all right. He is jerking off in the shower, and she does listen in because she doesn't want to admit it, but it's turning her on.
Right. I was about to say, whatever excuse was about to come out of your mouth is because she wanted to watch.
Yeah, yeah.
It's turning her on.
Oh, no, she even admits it in her head. She's just like, I went to just go look for him, but man, am I turned on. Like, she can't even deny it. So she listens and he starts to moan and she hears like little things like I can't do this, like weird things. And when he's done, he even apologizes. So you obviously know what it was.
He was thinking about her, and
we do, but she is wondering why he said those things. But she hears the water shut off and rushes to her room. She's like, nope.
Not getting caught.
So she is all hot and bothered now. So what else can she do but take care of herself, even though she knows it's wrong?
Is it wrong though?
I mean, the mom's not in the picture at least, so I can support that.
Right.
She's dead, so it's a little. This is getting really gray area. Yeah. This is like it's sad because the mom passed away, and they bring it up all the time. So it's just like that's why I said this This book is cringy awkward, but it's good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't... Like, you think certain things with the stepdad romance, what the climax is going to be, because there's always those, like...
Yeah.
The same... I feel like it's the same one all the time.
It usually is.
But this one is just... The climax is so in left field. I was just like, damn! So things are really starting to get awkward, and I keep putting this in my notes. I'm like, things are really starting to get awkward here.
Okay.
Like, they're dancing this fine line, but then they bring up the mom, and it gets all awkward again.
Yeah, I can see how that would make it awkward. Like, all right, just leave the bitch out of it.
Yeah. Like, mom's dead. Let's call it a day.
Right?
Like, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but
right.
So now they go to dinner, and they decide to go out, and like they're going full board and dressing up. Now everyone's confusing them as a couple, not as stepdad and daughter, and neither of one of them was correcting those people.
Nice.
So Stassia goes to go up to the bathroom, and a waiter stops her and just kind of flirts with her, and even asks if that's her boyfriend. And it's just kind of, I don't know how to describe it. It kind of went out of order. Like, Dominic's not correcting anyone. Stassia, when she does, Dominic interrupts them.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy does, like, they do swap numbers. Because Stassia's like, nothing's going to happen with my stepdad.
Right.
As much as I want it to, nothing's going to happen. So, sure, why not? I'll hang out.
Right.
And Dominic interrupts them, and then they go back to the table, and Stassia, somehow it comes up, Stassia's like, why haven't you pointed out to anybody that we're not a couple?
Right.
Like, straight calls him out. And she even takes a sip of his drink, because she's like, I want to try it. So now she's drunk.
Off a sip? Wait.
Dominic drinks hard whiskey and ice. So, yeah, you're 17 and you take a sip of that, your ass is down.
Not me at 17. I was a drunkie.
See, wine didn't get me there. But if you gave me whiskey...
I never cared for wine, but I was a big drinker at 17.
Yeah.
Big drink. I was dating a 34-year-old guy.
Yeah.
At 17.
We couldn't find anyone to supply us liquor. That's our problem.
Oh, my parents they didn't care. I asked for liquor. They're like, all right, what kind you want?
Oh, no. I got banned from that because I drank my mom's good liquor. She goes, yeah, you can drink in the house. It'll be safe. You know, but then I busted into her good shit and she got pissed. Yeah. And then I got vetoed from any alcohol. She goes, you drank my good shit. She started writing on Sharpie on the bottle. I think one time I blamed my sister.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Well, no, she always drank it and then would blame me. So I was like, no, I'm doing it back to her. And I drank it.
Gotcha. And
I blamed her. And then she was like, I did not drink that. And I was like, I didn't drink it.
I guess the goblin drank it.
Yeah, someone's drinking liquor.
Mom, you drank it. You just forgot.
Oh, no, we did do that. One night she got shit-faced. And when we started drinking her good shit, and she wasn't drinking the good shit.
Oh, shit.
And so the next day she goes, why is all my good shit gone? And we were like, you drank it. You don't remember? You were smashed.
You were smashed, girl. Smashed.
You were gone.
You know what I would have done to make it believable? Whenever she passed out, put the good bottle in her hand.
Damn. Well, no, she doesn't.
She doesn't drink from the bottle.
My mom's a classy drunk. She does mixed drinks. And
I left it out near her mixed drink shit.
Yeah, I should have did that. Yeah. That would have been smart.
You're like, look, see, the proof's right there.
It's right there. Oh my god. So back to topic. So they decide to go for a walk on the beach after dinner, and this is where Stassia finally says, fuck it.
Oh, snap.
She confronts him about how they feel. She really has to drag it out of him. She has to ask him like 20 questions and goads him pretty much. She's like, I know you like me. And he's like, no. And I think even one time she goes, I know your porn preference. It's stepdaughter. She went into his computer and found stepdaughter porn.
If that ain't proof, I don't know what is.
Exactly! Like, she has to, like, play, and he's still trying to deny it. And she's just like, dude, this is too much work. I would have gave up.
Me too. I'd have been like, whenever you're done playing games, call me. Like,
yeah. We'll address it. But she really wants it.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, to get him, to goad him into it, the guy that she swapped numbers with does text her. And she has no problem showing Dominic how much he cares for her.
Oh, snap.
She basically tries to get a kiss from Dominic, and Dominic is not having it. So she is pissed. And Dominic's like, don't text that guy. He's no good. And she's like, you know what? You don't want me? Fuck that shit. Text the guy and was like, oh, sure, where do you want to meet? And hands Dominic the phone and storms off to the car.
Oh, snap.
She goes, you fucking read that shit.
I would have kept the conversation going, got a tit pic and a dick pic or something.
Oh, yeah.
And been like, oh, yeah, you don't want me?
I didn't make you really want me. No, she eventually, when they get back to the house, she does kind of do that shit.
Nice.
So, they get home and Dominic is pissed, yelling at her, saying she can't go with that guy. He is being kind of an ass, and he even says it. He goes, well, if I can't fucking have her, no one can have her.
Oh.
What a dick.
Well, who said you can't have her?
Him. Like, he is so self-sabotage. Even the climax, he's very self-sabotage.
Yeah.
So Dominic finally goes, okay, we need to talk. I would not use the word talk as the thing that they're about to do.
Oh. Oh, yeah?
So Dominic finally gives in and goes, what color are your panties?
Oh? That kind of talk is bad. I like it.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, this is not talking.
I mean, it's talking. She's asking questions.
Oh my god. So Dominic finally, so they finally agree to give in, but it's only for the weekend while they are out of town where no one knows where they are, so they can't get caught. So before they get to the business, she admits that she's a virgin, and Dominic loves that he will be her first, but they get interrupted. Micah calls.
Oh. What an asshole.
So it is Micah. She answers it, and he goes all protective dad on her, saying he wants to know where she is because she's with Dominic and he doesn't trust Dominic. He didn't act like a stepdad at graduation. He acted more like a possessive boyfriend. So, yeah.
Dang, even Micah, who hasn't been in her life, can see the signs.
Yeah, Stassia does put him in his place and was like, no, you don't get to be a father figure. You were not here.
Right.
You don't get to do this. But what a mood killer.
Right?
Dude, she was like, this close. This damn close. Bullshit.
How close to that dick?
So Stassia gets back on track, though, and the smut is hot, though. So this smut scene is 4 chapters long. Ooh. And it is not a short book. So 4 chapters is a lot of detail in a scene. Like, that. See, normally the first one's so quick.
Yeah, normally it is quick.
So, and it's not every scene's like this.
And normally
I counted the pages.
I was saying normally it's like, oh, he just ate her out and that was it. Then he said no more of it. Yeah.
No, you get everything. Blowy, eating out, fucking ass play, all of it.
Oh damn.
All of it's in every scene.
4 pages long. Better be.
No, 4 chapters.
Oh, 4 chapters. Sorry.
4 chapters long. So, and they even talk about porn prefaces, and Stassia even admits, like, she was bi-curious at one point, and he makes her describe it.
Oh, snap.
So, like, it's just, like, I am a sucker for the good turdy talk, and these two took the cake.
Ooh.
Like, oh. Dominic even finds out that Stassia got her nipples pierced.
I mean, obviously he finds out if he's fucking her.
Yeah. So, I stopped here because I am 55% in, and it's just such a long book, and there's so many important details.
Right.
I just couldn't stop. I was, like, trying to stop taking notes. I'm like, no, stop it. And I'm like, and the worst part is I reread it to try to shorten it, and I didn't even shorten it like by a sentence.
Jeez, you probably added more stuff like, oh, shit.
Yeah, like, I'm like, oh, I forgot this part. So, that is where I stopped. Now, the spice, I tried to be so critical when I grade things, because I never want to make something a 5, but spice, I gave it a 5.
Nice.
Humor, I give it like a 2 or 3. There's some cute quips.
Yeah.
emotional. I gave a 5. 5, 5, 5.
With the mom dying.
Mom dying, I'm crying. There's some moments, other times that I'm crying. There's some frustrating times between those two, because I think even, like, there's one scene where Dominic's brother comes to visit, and it ruins their whole fucking mood. Like,
gotcha. I'd say, and his self-sabotaging would be one thing, because I hate a self-sabotaging main
he
character.
Self-sabotages the entire book.
The entire book?
The entire book.
So, like, it's a give and take. So, like, he gives a little, but then he pulls back some.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that shit.
Well, no, there's, like, a few chapters where it's full-blown, they know what they're doing. Like, yeah, all in. But then the climax hits, and then he self-sabotages again. It's like Stassia builds it up where she's like, no, stop doing this. You're doing it to yourself. Like, she helps him with it, but then the climax happens, and he goes right back to it.
Oh, well, once this microphone's off, I need to know more.
Yeah. So, world building, I gave it a 5. Like, she has so many different characters. They all have a purpose. The only character that I was, like, really confused on that did, like, a 360 was her friend, Kate, because it's, like, at the beginning, she was, like, this, like, judgy, like, you need to lose your virginity, all this other stuff. Towards the end, she's helping her get back together with Dominic.
Okay, so she went from, like a annoying pusher to supportive best friend.
Yeah, so it was just, but there was no click on how to happen.
Maybe Stassia really did want to lose virginity, and she's always been a supportive best friend. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just kind of really weird. It was just like, because they even stopped talking at one point during the book. Like, they don't really talk. And then all of a sudden she's back in the picture and helping Stassia get back with her stepdad. So I'm just like, what is happening?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just odd. Smut to plot, I gave it a 4. Because, I mean, I to be honest, I want to give it a 5 because there's shit ton of plot. Mm-hmm. And then when you do get to smut, it's chapters long.
Okay, so it's a good amount of smut and plot.
Yeah, it's that good mixture.
Yeah.
I'll probably give it a 4.5. I don't want to give it 100 because, like I said, there's like those little tidbits.
Like, freaked you out? That was like, what the fuck?
It's just, I like cringed at some parts where I'm like, stop fucking talking about the mom!
Yeah.
And she's not there!
Yeah.
Like, I hate to be what's the word? I don't want to say sadist. The woman's dead. Just let her be dead.
Yeah, just let her be dead. Right? Just forget about her.
But yeah, that is today's episode. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe on where you listen to your podcast, and also make sure to follow us on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. I post every day, except for Sunday because I try to make those about the episode.
Right.
Those are the episode days. And you beautiful book babes, have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.